I come from a land down under.
G'day everyone, welcome to Total War Warhammer. I'm Granitor, and this is my first online battle. So as soon as I jumped on, I got straight into an online battle, so trying to work some things out, and might as well do it in the heat of battle. It's the best way to work them out. So I'll read out my line for you. Got the spearmen, and then some just normal swordsmen out the front there. Some more spearmen, some halberdiers, and some more spearmen there. Handgunners, then I've got the line of great swords, 4 of them out the back, and some more handgunners. And for my general, I've got Balthazar Gelt on the Pegasus. Then I've got a couple of Empire Knights, the cheaper shock cav for the Empire. And I've got a Witch Hunter over here. His accused spell's pretty handy, so I'm going to be trying to use that against the enemy general. And I'm facing Bretonnia, so Bretonnia has these Pegasus Knights, which are absolutely kick ass, so that's why I brought the handgunners to try and counteract them. Then he's got the mounted yeoman archers. He's got 2 of them, one of them with an upgrade here. Then out the back he's got the Knights of the Realm, which are heavy shock cav, pretty expensive. Then he's got the spearmen, some more spearmen. Spearmen at arms, yeah. And then some more spearmen with heavily upgraded, up to silver. Some men at arms. The damsel wizard. And then he's got the his general there. So his general's just a normal gen. Then he's got the field trebuchets out the back, and some more men at arms there. So very balanced kind of army. He's got these peasant archers in here too, so they're heavily upgraded as well. So what I need to do is take care of these Pegasus Knights first with my handgunners, if I can. So we'll get it underway, and that's what I'm going to try and do straight up, is protect my gunners so the Pegasus Knights get shot down out of the sky, because if I haven't got my handguns shooting them, it's pretty well game over. So shoot me with the field trebuchet straight up, and then he comes in for a good charge with these Pegasus Knights, so they're going to be a bit of a worry. So if I can get some good shots off, I'm quietly confident. I'll send down Balthazar Gelt to stop him. They'll lay down some good shots with these handgunners. And it's ripping their Pegasus Knights down fairly quickly, as you can see there. So that's going to wreck them. So he comes in for another charge now with his Pegasus Knights on my infantry. That one wasn't such a great charge. But now I finish with this Pegasus Knight, I can turn my handgunners straight on to attack the other ones here. Not very good line of sight, but just enough to get them. And that's going to wreck them as well. So you can see the counteract to the Pegasus Knights is the handgunners, and believe me, without them, it's a very, very hard slog. So I'm trying to stay in the woods a little bit to counteract the trebuchets. They're still finding their mark. But as long as I keep these great swords out of trouble, I should be pretty right in the engagement to come. So Pegasus Knights routing off the field, but what you'll find in this game a lot is things come back really quickly from routing. That's one thing that's very prevalent in battles, is they rout and then come straight back, you know, not far from the battle. So there's a lot of that, a lot of chasing down units, and yeah, having to keep an eye out on what units are coming back from routing. So yeah, I'm just going to shoot the rest of them Pegasus Knights and get them off the field.
Kill the unchivalrous brutes!
As you can see here, once they're shot, he mustn't realise they've come back from routing. So I'm just going to blast him now. And drop out of the sky pretty easily, and that'll be the Pegasus Knight threat gone. So he comes in with his cav for a good charge in here. It was kind of a bit derpy, but managed to stop him with my swordsman. Just putting the pressure on over here. He's going to come in again. He's put a spell on me. Couldn't tell you what friggin' spell it is, because that's one thing I've noticed is it doesn't tell you what spells. Obviously a lightning spell, but you know, you'd like to know the spells that are on you. That's a devastating charge there on the spearmen by the Knights of the Realm. But I quickly back fired up with the halberdiers there, so they should do a bit of damage. Hopefully. So yes, like what I was saying about the spells is you can't see what spell's been put on you. If it's like a buffing spell, or you obviously know what a buffing spell, but like a debuffing spell, sorry, on your own troops, yeah, I don't know if it says anything or not, but it's kind of hard in the heat of battle to know what's been put on your dudes. So anyway, I'll get used to that, I'm sure, in time to come. So I'm getting a little bit shot here, but the Knights of the Realm have gone down to the combination of halberdiers and spearmen. So now the damsels coming out, obviously to try and do a spell. So the Knights of the Realm get a bit caught up over here. Mounted yeomen got taken off the field, but they've come back. Another spell comes in here. It's obviously a lightning chain spell which moves around the battlefield. Yeah, so yeah, killing a fair few troops. It's interesting. So my warriors fled there. The damsel's got a bit hurt, but so she's going to be off the field soon. So now I'm just getting these cav around the back and going to try and get some flanking hits in. Now he's got no cav to stop me. I'm going to try and get these catapults first of all. And try and get them off the field. Stop them from shooting my dudes. Ah, horses can move catapults. It's interesting. Still a little bit of collision issues there. So they seem to be pushing the actual trebuchets themselves around. So these archers having good effect now, killing a lot of my troops. But it's just a swordsman, so the great swords can end up getting in there. So the damsel's off the field, starting to run away. My handgunner's going to get some good rear shots in on these spearmen. So now the great swords come into action. This is going to be a bit interesting. So they're going to start chopping down the poleman at arms. It'll be a good fight there for me. So I think he put a buffing spell on his own troops there. But the great swords, once they hit, are doing excellent damage. And these cav out the back have taken out his trebuchet and his archers there as well. So seem to have done pretty well in his battle, considering it's all pretty fresh. But this combination of meat shielding my weaker swords to get the great swords in has worked out pretty good. This cavalry charge has worked out pretty good, and that'll be it. End up winning the battle pretty decisively. Only lost 345, but he only lost 430. So, and he still had his general. So I'm not sure why they routed so quick. Yeah, a lot of his bulk was gone, but in his army. So my best killers were the Obviously the great swords there done pretty well, but yeah, one of my swordsmen done pretty well as well. We got 40 kills. But my Cav done excellent, 91-72, and my Spearman done okay there. This one not so good. And for him, his archers were pretty good. So ranged in this game is good. So if you can have a bit of ranged in your army and use a kiting tactic, it's very devastating. As you can see, especially against the great swords, it'll rip them apart quite easily. And then his trebuchets done very well. So artillery's quite effective in this game as well. And Pegasus Knights, they're good when not counteracted by the handgunners. So yeah, when you got the handgunners, it can counteract a lot of flying units. So it's a bit of a must. But these mounted yarrowmen, they got a bit cracked. Not the best kind of things. So mounted yarrowmen archers and the mounted yarrowmen didn't go too good there at all. So, but peasant bowmen, outstanding considering they're only peasants. So I imagine if you brought some crossbows or something, it'd be a lot more effective. And if these handgunners had more time to shoot, I'm sure they would have done a lot more damage too. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and I'll bring you a couple more replays, and then I'll have my overall view of the game. And yes, I'll give you my my verdict on the game after a few more replays, because I can't really give a verdict after one game. But yeah, as you can see, it's very different from any other Total War that's just come out. A very steep learning curve in the spells and the different troops, and especially with the orcs and the vampire counts and that, with different kind of units all together. So yes, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the battle, and I'll bring you some more soon. I'll talk to you then.